if we add the cathode active material overall emissions and the anode active material emissions and combine it with the emissions that happen at the gigafactories, scope 1 and 2, plus the logistic aspects of the shipping of the cathode and anode, you would end up with the overall emissions of the cell, cradle to gate, to repeat the assumption and the style of the reporting. So the result of this calculation model is offered through our forecast, which is called battery carbon footprint forecast. So for those of you who are familiar with our existing products, this additional forecast is added to our high voltage battery forecast or the battery raw material. So for example, in one modality, you could get the battery cell carbon footprint. So basically, as part of the high voltage battery forecast, you will get the cell supply chain, who's the battery cell supplier of a certain vehicle. And then this battery carbon footprint as an addendum will add information on the carbon footprint with the distinction of the battery cell manufacturing process, the cathode active material, the anode active material, other cell constituents. And if you add all of this, you will end up with the overall carbon footprint of the cell. Similarly, the cathode and anode active material are basically parts of the battery raw material forecast. So as part of the service, you will get the supply chain of the cathode and anode active material. You would be able to see who's, for example, supplying the cathode active material or anode active material to, let's say, LG cells for Tesla Model Y. And then as an addendum again, you would receive the carbon footprint of the cathode, scope 1 and 2, which relate to the production, and also the upstream materials.